Hey, what's going on, friends? This is Paul Hutchings with The Good Parts, a daily social media show where I go live Monday through Friday, right around 11 Eastern, to share one good part from my life and or business. And today, folks, I'm super excited because in this video, in this live, I'm going to be doing a Factor Meals review and answering the question, is it really worth it? And I'm really excited about this because this is a done-for-you meal service that I've been using for the last couple of weeks. For the longest time, I thought about doing this. I heard about this service and that service, and I thought, yeah, that'd be nice to just have meals shipped to you in the mail, so you didn't have to, go to the store and do your shopping and take time and do your cooking. If you could just have like a healthy, done for you, pre-prepped meal that could be shipped to you. You could pop it in the microwave, eat it, be done, on with your day. That would be fantastic. So I thought about this for so long. And I finally took the plunge here a couple of weeks ago. By the way, this is a live show. So if you're tuning in live, comment below. Let me know how you're doing. What's up, Nick from West Virginia? Good to see you. Mike Hobbs, love these meals, by the way. It's been a major time saver during the day. All right. Well, there goes the review. I guess we can just end it now because you already know how Mike feels about this. I actually introduced Mike to these, so he likes it so far. So will I like it? Am I gonna bash Factor Meals? I don't know. We'll find out. You'll have to pay attention. So Marion says, I've been wondering if it was worth it. Thanks for checking it out for us. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I'll get back to the comments here. But also, hey, if you're on the replay, comment below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And please do let me know if you find value in today's episode. And also, yeah, come back tomorrow if you like what I have to share. Okay, so I once heard Elon Musk say on an interview, I wish there were a way that I could just inject nutrients into my body intravenously so I didn't have to take time to eat. And I remember hearing him say that. And I thought, me too. Some people love to cook. Some people love to shop. Some people love to sit down and enjoy the full experience of a meal. Me, on the other hand, I don't enjoy all of that so much. I mean, I like to eat. I like to get good, healthy stuff in my body, but I'm a pretty goal-oriented person. I'm pretty driven. I've got a lot of things I'm working on all the time, And so sometimes it feels like a hassle to have to stop what I'm working on, go into the house, cook a meal, sit down and eat it. And sometimes I even skip meals. I don't know if you guys do that. I don't do it on purpose, but sometimes I'll just get in the zone of a project and I'll forget to eat, and I'll look at the time and it's like 4 o'clock and I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't eat lunch today. And so for all of these reasons, this done for you meal service has been appealing to me. The idea of it has been appealing to me. So I took the plunge and I want to share with you guys my experience and answer the question, do I think it was worth it? Again, I've been using it now for about 2 weeks or so. So I want to show you guys how this works. So what you do is you sign up, and you might be wondering about the cost. I know that's something that I was wondering about. The deal that I signed up for, you start off with like a 50, it's a big discount. I don't know if it's quite 50%, but it's a big discount. And it seemed like my meals are working out to around $10 or so per meal, give or take. So, it's pretty reasonable. And I don't know what the price will be when you see this video. So you have to go check it out, see what kind of deals they got going on. But you can choose different kinds of diets. And the one that I chose was protein plus. So, I lift weights, I work out. So I want to get good protein in my body. But they have other diets as well. I think they have like, vegetarian style. I don't want to get too deep into the other kinds because honestly, I saw protein and I was like, this is the one for me. I don't care about anything else they have. But they do have some different options for different eating styles, which is cool. So you select which style of diet that you want. You tell them how many meals you want. And I started with 18. I've got a family of 6, and I thought my family would be helping me to eat these. Turns out they're not helping me to eat these. So 18 was it was too much for my first order, but you can adjust that. So I went in and adjusted mine down to 4 meals so I can catch up on the ones that I have. But it's really easy to order. And then what happens is they send you this box in the mail. This is the box that it comes in, right? It's got Factor on the front. And this is the smaller box. This is the one that had 4. The first one was pretty big. And I want to show you what they do. So they've got this little cover inside that's insulated. The whole box is insulated. And then they have ice, these big ice packs. They've got an ice pack on the bottom and an ice pack on the top, so that your meals do not spoil in transit, right? Like, isn't that kind of a miracle? They can ship food in the mail and you can get it and it's still good to eat. That blows my mind that they can do that. But I wanted to show you one other cool thing about the box. Oh, and by the way, if you're watching this live or catching the replay, if you're one of the early replay viewers, I just got an email from Factor that said I can give away 4 boxes of meals, I'm not sure. I can give away something because of my membership. So if you're excited about trying this out and you want to, at the end of this video, I'll show you how you can potentially be one of the 4 to get a free sample of Factor meals. That's pretty cool, right? So yesterday, I wanted to show you one more thing that I noticed on this box when it showed up yesterday. Okay, this is what it says in the box. Open for chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals. Just heat, eat, and get back to your goal. I saw that, and I was like, man, I'm their target market because that's what I want to do. Heat, eat, and get back to my goals. So, is it worth it? Is it worth it? For me, heck yes. I love it. I love it. I love being able to have healthy, chef-prepared. So when I think chef prepared, I think I'm getting real food, I'm getting seasoned food, I'm getting flavorful food. And yes, all of those things are true. That's been my experience with Factor meals. They come, I'll show you what they come in. This is what they look like. They come in this little box. Each meal comes in this little box. And they have a lot of different variety. So I don't have to eat the same thing. So this is a green chili chicken. On the back here, you've got all of your nutrition data. So at a glance, I can see how many calories is in my meal. I can see, how much protein, yada, yada, yada. One thing I've been striving to do is keep my daily calories at around 2,000 per day. And before I had these, I would take my trusty little phone and I would scan barcodes of things that I was eating to just kind of keep an eye on my daily intake. And I think it's pretty cool that I can just at a glance, oh, that's 440 calories. How easy, I know how many calories I'm getting in. Next meal, look at the back. There it is, right? And so the way this works is you put all these in your fridge when you get the box, and the little cover just opens up like this. And there is the delicious food. How cool is that? Now, I was doing this wrong for a while. I was tearing the plastic thing off, and then I was microwaving it. And thankfully, my wife tried a couple of these meals with me, and she corrected me. And she said, no, Paul, you're not supposed to pull the plastic off. What you're supposed to do is take a little fork and poke some holes in the top, and then microwave it, and that allows the moisture to stay in, and you'll have a more supple meal, when you get finished. So I did that, and it was true. My meal tasted better, and the other cool thing about that is I noticed that after I did that, when I pulled the plastic off, it came right off smooth and easy. But when I was trying to pull it off beforehand, it was like, why is this plastic not coming off? Well, it's because I was doing it wrong. So anyway, yeah, that's Factor meals. And I've got a fridge here in my office filled with these things. And I like it. I really, really like it. It might be a little bit more expensive than going to the store and buying your own food and doing all the work. But here's what I think about. What's your time worth? How much time do I want to invest making a grocery list, driving to the store, being in the store, searching and finding all of my ingredients, loading them up in the cart, going to the checkout, paying for it, coming home, putting it all in the fridge. And that's just step one. Then the next part is planning the meals, the cooking, the preparation, all of that stuff. So for me, a guy who wants to invest the least amount of time in getting my food ready, but who also wants to eat healthy food and flavorful food too. That's the other cool thing that I've noticed with these Factor meals is they really are flavored. They've got great seasoning on them. They're different from meal to meal. So it really has been a great experience. So I would say Factor meals, absolutely, totally worth it for me. I would recommend you give them a shot. And like I said earlier on in this video, right now I have 4 free Factor gifts available. So if you want to be one of the 4, and unfortunately I am limited, so sorry about that. That's not me, that's Factor. But I do have 4 free meals available. So if you want to try this out, I would love to invite you to go to my website, paulhutchings.net/gifts. And what you'll do is you'll grab one of those free gifts that I have on that website. You'll put your name and email in. You'll get an email from me. And if you'll just hit reply to that email and say, Paul, I want one of those free things you talked about with Factor. Here's my email. That's all I need is I need your email. And I'll put your email in on my end. And you should get an invitation from Factor for this free sample of food. You know, how cool is that? So I'm going to jump over to the comments here and see what others are saying. Has anyone used this, guys? Let me know your thoughts. Would love to hear what your thoughts are. Marion said she'd been wondering about checking it out. So yeah, if you check it out, you have to let us know, Marion. Good morning, Arnita. David says, tell us more. So there you are, David. Hopefully I told you enough. Christy says, yes, me. I love to cook. It is my love language for my husband. Aw, how cool. Jim, you're a lucky man. And also one thing I learned from Christy about Factor meals is they are actually now owned by HelloFresh. And I didn't really know what HelloFresh was until I talked to Christy. Christy says, I love to cook, right? So HelloFresh is a service where you can order pre-mixed ingredients for meals. So you order the ingredients, and rather than getting the meal that you can pop in the microwave, you get the ingredients that you can then go to make your meal prep easier. And Christy, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that's HelloFresh, also associated with Factor. So Nick says, I do skip meals all the time. Glad I'm not the only one, Nick. Yeah, live Factor meals review with Paul Hutchings on the good parts. Dun, dun, dun. Thanks, Arnita. Reasonable anymore. You can't get a meal for that price. Yeah, absolutely. I am a cooking fool, Nick says. Gio says, sounds great, Paul. Yeah, check it out, Gio. You might like it. Tina says, such a great idea. I need something like this. Thanks for weighing in, Tina. Rich, what's up, Rich? I'm growing rich with Rich. If you guys want to grow rich with Rich too, be sure to go to paulhutchings.net/GIFTS and subscribe, and we'll show you how to do that. Christy says, less dishes. I didn't even think about that. The only dish you have to wash is a fork. Like how crazy is that? I mean, forks are easy to wash, right? Way to go, Christy, for dropping in yet another hidden benefit of Factor meals. Chase says, time is money, especially for you. Seems like a good investment. Yes, time is money. So thanks, Chase. And Nick says they look really good. So that's it, guys. Hey, if you've gotten value from this episode of The Good Parts, again, this is a daily social media show, Monday through Friday, that I do on social media. Share one good part from my life and or business that hopefully you can get value from. If you want to get more episodes like this, I don't talk about food all the time. In fact, rarely do I talk about food. Today is a surprise, exception. And isn't that kind of fun to be able to talk about random things that you're excited about? I like that. So anyway, if you want more like this, be sure to subscribe to me on social media. And if you want to be sure to get these episodes in the future, definitely go to my website that I shared earlier. I'll pop it up again, paulhutchings.net/GIFTS. Subscribe to my email list. You'll get these every single day right to your inbox. Daily love, light, positivity, goodness, freedom, right in your email inbox. Again, that's paulhutchings.net/GIFTS. And the last thing that I like to do with this Good Parts series is I like to give people a challenge. One of the things that I want to do with the show is not just me come live, not just me have my voice be heard, not just me be shining light into the world. I want to inspire people, you maybe, to Give your heart a voice and take the challenge of injecting light into the world via social media. So if you're not already doing something where your voice is being heard, your face is being seen, your heart is being felt by people, I would love to invite you to take the Good Parts Challenge. And the Good Parts Challenge is simply where you agree, you commit, you proclaim that you will go live consistently. You choose the time, sequence. I'm doing daily, you could do weekly, you could do bi-weekly, you can do whatever you want, but it's a consistent commitment where you say, at least at this time, I'm going to show up and I'm going to share something good with the world. And if you do that, it's really easy. You can call it Good Parts with your name. Do it. You can hashtag Good Parts Challenge if you want others in the Good Parts Challenge to find your content. And also, if you want to find other people's content that are taking this challenge and learn from them, support them, send them love, that's hashtag Good Parts Challenge. So I'd love to invite you to take that challenge. And we got a couple other comments. We can't leave people left out, right? We got to get everybody in. Everybody matters. So Bobby, aka Sparky, I learned that on one of the previous Good Parts episodes. Hey, Paul, loved HelloFresh while I was getting the meal packs. Really helpful. Cool. Thank you for that plug for HelloFresh. You know what that is? That is a real, honest, and sincere experiential, right? Not a fake testimonial. That's real. Bobby's a real person. I know Bobby. She says, I loved HelloFresh. Minister Christian says, great value. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Minister Christian from Dallas, Texas. And also says, thank you for shining your light, Brother Paul. Thank you for shining your light, Minister Christian. My light is brighter because of the light you have chosen to shine into me for so many years. And I'm so excited about others receiving your light as you've made the decision to take the Good Parts Challenge. So that's it, guys. I'm going to close out. Have an awesome day. Go for your dreams. Be good to people, love people, serve people, and let's make the world a better place. Take care and bye for now. If I can end the broadcast. Here we go. Bye for now.